Good morning everyone. For me it's quite late, it's about 9:30 on a Sunday morning. We'll get to that later. So I'm in Avenue Park. Have a close-up of the map. I always used to believe personally this was Cranford Park, sort of part 2. You see the River Crane? Cranford Park's this side. This map explains it a bit better. But apparently it's called Avenue Park. I only found it out when I was litter picking. Anyway, I've come here, it's very cold. It was -6 overnight. I've done this bag on the way down, dumped it on this sofa that's been abandoned. So I've got my Andrea's dog with me. So I'm going to walk around the park, see what I get. I've already dug this out off camera. I'll pick that up later. No point carrying that round. In fact, I can see another one now. While I'm making this, I can see one I missed. There we go. Another one for the collection later. So we're going to walk around Avenue Park. I've got the dog with me, Jasper. And I'm going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, make a video, give the dog a good walk, which he didn't get yesterday. So come along, join me. Thank you very much. I might even move that Lime bike later. Okay. Thanks guys. Thanks for tuning in and subscribing to the channel and everything. So come and join me on another litter pick and let's see what we get. Wasn't expecting this time of year, maybe in the summer, but not in the winter. Woo! So the plan is to walk around the park, guys. Just this entrance alone, and just walking from the car to the park with the dog, which I've only parked. It's not far, 100 odd yards away. I'm just around the corner. 2 bags already. Anyway, never mind. Let's go and empty this and let's keep going. I'm still not far from the entrance. I've not come far at all. I'm 60 yards at the most. I'm already filling this bag 3. I didn't expect this. I've got to be honest, I'm absolutely dumbstruck at this. Let's just see if I can get that one. Oh dear, what a horrible place. No wonder the Cranford Action Group get 80-90 bags out of it when they come and litter pick here. Look at this, guys. Let me just see where the dog is first. I've lost him for a minute. Bear with me, guys. Woasty! Alright, I can see him. He's about 100 yards away, rolling in the ice and the frost. Yeah, look at that, guys. Look at that. I'll do that later. I'm going to come back to that. It's probably only a bag if I'm careful. At least I know where it is. That's the good thing. It's obviously just one of these drinking camps. I'll tell you what I will do actually. I'm going to clean some of it. I'm going to have to dump this bag sooner or later anyway. I'm not going to be able to carry it far. Where's that dog gone? So yeah, I'm killing 2 birds with 1 stone today. I was at work yesterday and I went up to Peterborough after work to go and see some friends. Lauren walked the dog at about 1 o'clock. And then he was stuck on his own until we got home about 11 o'clock last night. That's why I'm slightly behind. I had a little lay-in and a cup of tea or 2 this morning before I set out. Bloody freezing anyway. So actually while I'm here, guys, I might as well just tidy this. It'll save me coming back. Since I'm out of all, I'm in open ground in a sec, which is handy. These little sort of, let's call them cubby holes for want for a better word, where people hide just to drink. Oh, there you are, Woasty. You having fun? They thin out in a sec. Ooh. Right. That pile you just saw, I put it in a bag, but I didn't quite fill the bag. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk around the park, and that stuff I left at the front entrance that I dug out off camera, I'm going to use it for that bag. That should then fill it. I could go back to the car, but I've got the dog with me. That's going to be a little bit of a nuisance. I do have about 10 bags on me. So we'll just see how we go, guys. There's lots of this stuff in the peripherals here. So guys, this is Avenue Park then. Cranford Park's on the other side of that tree line. And then probably about there somewhere is where I've cleaned that camp out when I've got in the water. It was on the second time I went there that I found out that they were going in over here. So I'll have a little mosey in there later as well when I've walked round. I'm getting way more than I thought. Way more. Right, okay. That's better. But the poor dog didn't get a walk yesterday properly. Just a 15-minute little mosey for one thing and another. Oh look, I've cut my hand somehow. How have I done that? Never mind. Wipe it on that. I'm as hard as now. It's only a little cut. So many drinks. Look at all these cans and bottles. Why don't they just have a return on them? There's another one in here. Come on, you can do it. Come on! There you go. Sometimes you just have to fire yourself up. Right, how am I going to get in here and get this? I don't know. I tell you what, to quote Lieutenant Worf in Star Trek First Contact, when he engages the Borg in the Defiant, he says, "Prepare for ramming speed." There you go. Ram my way through. That's one way to do it, guys. Ramming speed. Oh dear, what a day. Ramming speed again. Oh. What a sausage. Hey, what a silly sausage. Let's change this bag, guys. I don't even know how many I've done. 1, I've got 2, 3, 4. This is bag 5. And I missed one. I missed a bit. Oh no, I didn't. It's just frost on the leash. Okay, let's bag this up, guys. Right, guys, that's bag 6 then. I think 1, 2, maybe I can't remember. 1 there, 2 there, 3, 4. That's bag 5. I'm on bag 6. Woasty's having a walk. Come on, Woasty. Good boy. So, we're getting to the easier part of the park now. I've got a choice to make. I think I'll go this way, actually. Come on. We'll go this way. So this is the old tennis court part of it. And just down there is another gate and entrance. That takes you up to the old war memorial, which is another thing I didn't know existed. It's only small. It's only about 6 foot high. And yeah, I didn't know that existed until Umi told me. So these were the tennis courts. They've just been completely neglected now. No money for anything now, apparently. Notwithstanding the fact that our tax bill is as highest it's been in 100 years, but there's no money for anything. Anyway, don't get me started on that. Let's not get started on that. There's a bit in here that could do with a spruce up. Probably might not see it so well, but I think if I stay around here I can fill this bag. And I can dump it with that other one. There you go. Woasty! Woasty's a good boy actually. He got the name Woasty. I call him Woasty. We all call him Woasty now, because when Andrea got him, he liked a bit of toast. And toasty, Woasty rhymes with toasty, you see. Now his name's Woasty. His real name is Jasper. He never gets called that, do ya, Woasty? You never get called Jasper, so he's 6, he is. He is a good boy actually, he's a very good dog. He's getting a nice walk today anyway. We've encountered a mini drinkers camp here. I'm not even halfway round. I'm going through bags like there's no tomorrow. I'm probably going to have to leave a lot of it, come back to it another time, or we'll speak to Cranford group and get them to organise another litter pick in here. It's a shame, ain't it? Look at it. Look, if I'd known it was this bad, I would have brought more bags at least. I was not expecting anything of this sort of carnage. Wow. This is a real shitstorm, ain't it? Anyway, let's bag up what we can for the mow. That's incredible. This shows what a camp, don't it? A couple of morons coming here for a drink. Look, they've got logs and everything to sit on. I'd just paint them with tar, I would. Just go and get a load of black tar, go and paint them so they couldn't sit on them as much. They'd probably just go somewhere else though, so let's be honest. Just over a third of the way round and 40% of it done, and I've blown through loads already. I'm not expecting as many camps though in the open field over there. After the tennis courts it opens right up, and but what I am going to do is look in that camp down by the river that, as I said, I've cleaned on my dam busters video and another video that I made when I got in the water. So what I'll do is get all this in here and then just shuttle the bags up to where I left the last one, and then I'll cut back in further around the park, then I'll do my film review. Right, that's better, it's looking much better. Come on George, you can get all this in one bag if you try. Maybe. Concentrating on my work, guys, at the moment. Oh, whoa, Steve, what have you found? You found the ball? Let's get that ball for you, Woasty. Go get it, Woasty! Go get it! Go, Woasty, go get it! Good boy, Woasty. You like that ball, don't you? And I like this, being much cleaner. Wow. I can see why Umi's group gets 80 bags out of here now. I'm going to tell her, I drove down Cranford Lane coming here. That was the scene of my very first video, but I only done it on my phone. I do plan to do it soon. I'm going to come back to the area of Cranford. I'm going to do the others drinkers camp, which will probably be a video quite soon actually. I'm going to do the other drinkers camp, and I'm I'm going to whip out my big boy and take him to the stream. Now, the last time I done that stream, I had to get down to my pants and get in there. Poor Umi. She had to keep bailing me out. There's like little tunnels but you can't crawl through, so you have to pull yourself out. Anyway, that was a long time ago now. That was getting on for 2 years ago. So anyway, I'm going to try and do that on my own to whip out the big boy. In the meantime, I'll dump these guys at this bin here and then we'll keep going round. Stay with me, stay with me. Come on, see. Jasper, come on. Get your ball wasty. Go get a ball wasty. Come on. I've finally come out into open space. I'm up the other end of the park. I've lost count of bags. I think this is bag 8 and this is half full. Well, it has thinned out a lot. So my plan is to make it to the tree line and back down that path. But I will pop in that camp that's noticeable from the riverside, if you know what I mean, which is down there at the moment. A little bit in here. Let's do my film review, guys, because I'm well into the video. I haven't even thought about it yet much. Oh, that's full of water. I need to empty that out. This bag's heavy enough without carrying all that water. That's better. So the film review, put my teeth in. The film review is bing, Gladiator 2. Gladiator 2. So, what can I say about it? Well, let's go back to 2000, when the first Gladiator film came out, and say I was never really taken with all the hype of the first film. I don't know why. It is a good film, but I was never like, oh, this is like the best thing since sliced bread, because I just didn't find it that way. It was a good film. It was a good film, but I didn't come away from it thinking, wow, what a film, what a great film. I just thought it was predictable, shall we say. Let's just go in here. What is predictable is me finding rubbish. That was predictable. There's a bottle down here, but I've got to find this thorn. Just slice me open. Look at that. Look at that. So, I watched Gladiator 2 and I didn't think to myself, okay, I'm going to really look forward to this one, because I'm expecting like the greatest thing since sliced bread again. But overall, if you've seen the first one, the second one is sort of a similar sort of story, basically. Nasty emperors, the arena, being sold as slaves to fight in the arena. Some rubbish in there, but I just can't get that, it's too deep in. And then I won't ruin it too much, because there is a little bit of a twist to the tale, shall we say, involving Denzel Washington's character. But I'm not going in these thorns, guys, for them. Them bags are too far in. They're 10 feet in, and needs a lot of these. There's no chance I'm going in there for that. I'll get what I can get, and that's the simple answer to it. So overall, it's a good film, but I think it really does depend on the first one for you. If you think the first one was the best thing since sliced bread, then you're going to enjoy the second one. For me, the first one, I was only mildly entertained. My friend was like, oh no, Gladiator was a brilliant film, it's the best thing ever. And I'm like, it ain't. This bottle in here, I can't get it. It's in like a hole with all the thorns around it. It's just stuck in there. I can't get it. Look, it's twisted up my things trying to get to it. Look, just can't get it. Oh, I see the problem. It's caught on the. It was caught on like a root. So, Gladiator 2, yeah. So, I think if you enjoyed the first one, you'll enjoy the second one. It is still a good film. Don't get me wrong, it's still a very good film, but is it the best thing since sliced bread? I don't think so. I don't think so. Denzel Washington plays a good role. Basically, it's his son, not Denzel Washington's son. It's the first film's. It's his son, who is basically a little boy in the first one, was basically taken away and grew up with adoptive parents, should we say. Didn't know he was who he was, I think, and he comes back to find like the Empire having these battles, and he just doesn't like the way it's being run. He tries to get a few people behind him from the Senate as well to change things, and a few sort of do. They want to, but there's not enough to curry favour, shall we say. But overall, yeah, I'll let you decide on my own. The jury's out for me. The jury is out for me still, as I said, and that goes back to the first film, where I just didn't think the first film was just as great as everyone was making it out to be. Right guys, we're on the turn round. I've just decided I've only got one more bag left. I've just decided I'm going to stick to the path. As I said on a few occasions, I am going to pop my head in that camp, but if it's filthy, I've got no bags to clear it. It'll just have to go on the list. If your name's not on the list, you're not getting cleaned. So I'm carrying this other bag at the moment. I've got nowhere to dump it at the moment, so it's heavy. But I'm just going to stick to this path for now. As I said, I knew this part gets grubby. I just didn't realise it's got this bad. A little bit of water come off that a minute. It's going to be really heavy otherwise. Really blowing at the moment carrying these bags. They're heavy as well. They're about £30 that bag. My knots come undone. Let's do it back up again. Whew, I need a blow. I need a minute. Right, let's just leave that bag a minute. So what am I doing tonight? I'm going out with Lauren. I'm going to Toby Carvery. Those in the UK will probably know what a Toby Carvery is. Those abroad, a Toby Carvery is a place you can go and get a massive roast dinner. Now on a Sunday, which it is today, you really have to book it because it gets packed. But I'm not going until about 6:30 tonight. I'm going to pick Lauren up from a drama group. She's doing a play at the moment called Made in Dagenham, and she's got one of the lead roles, which she's really pleased about. So she's going to rehearsals now twice a week for it, but she has to go extra early on a Sunday. So I said we'll go to Toby Carvery afterwards then. She's like, okay Dad, great. Come on Wosty, come on. So she said, oh, all right Dad, great. So she likes a roast dinner. I don't mind a roast dinner, but if I was being honest, one a month would be enough for me. My poor mum used to come home from work. We were lucky, we didn't have much when I was growing up. I've got to be honest, we didn't have much, but we were well fed. And my brother worked in the butcher's, and the butcher's gave us 2 bags of meat every week. So we would have a roast dinner basically every night of the week. My poor mum used to come home, she'd peel potatoes before she went to work, and she'd come home from work about 6 o'clock, cook us all a dinner, and then wash up and everything. You just, as I said before, you never know what someone's doing until you stand in their shoes. At the time it was just a normal thing. Mum cooked dinner, it was that simple. I was the youngest of 5 boys, so it was just the norm for me. But now I've got older, you sort of appreciate it a lot more. Wow, the work involved, eh? The work involved. Come on Wosty, good boy. So anyway, so we're going to Toby Carvery tonight, and as long as Lauren enjoys herself, that's all I care about. Whew. Wow guys, I've filled that bag up while I've been walking along. I've been carrying that one as well. They must weigh an absolute ton. They must weigh the best parts, 60 pounds. They're full to capacity. So although there's a little bit more of the park to do, I'm going to have to call it here. Just going to pick up some of this. I ain't even got room for it all. I've had to walk past some. There's loads in the bushes there, cans and whatnot. They're sort of in the bushes, been thrown in there. I just can't get to them anyway. Although this is a good time of year to try. Let's put it that way. But I'm going to walk down this path in a sec, guys. Just clean this camp. Clean it. I'm not going to clean it at all. I'm going to look at it, see what it's like. And what I'm going to do is just take these bags over there. And then what I'm going to do is, oh dear. What I'm going to do is just dump them and then finish off that bit at the entrance with I've got a little bit of a bag remaining that I didn't fill, if I remember I told you. Oh right, there it is. It's not too bad actually. It's not too bad. It's not great. Let's just climb over these logs. Beep beep. Right guys, let's chuck this here. Just in a tidy pile. It's not too bad actually. If I had another bag, I probably could have done it. All in all, that's the river I walked through last time. So yeah, I've seen it worse. I think what I'll do is I'll just make a tidy pile for someone else to clean. I'll let the Cranford group know, as I said. Right everyone, I've just cleaned up around the area here. I'll make you a promise. My next video is in 2 days time for me. It's probably in about 5 days time for you. I'm going to come back because my next video basically, although I won't be this side of the bridge, don't you go in the water, Wosty. There's another camp just along here, about 100 yards in that direction in Cranford Park. Don't you dare go in that water, okay? I'm not getting in the shower with you again. You stink, Woasty. You stink, Woasty. So there's a camp in there, guys, that I want to clean on my next video, and the little stream that I was telling you about. But as this isn't far away, I'm going to come pick all this up. That's a promise. So I'll leave it there. It's going to be left there just for a few days, and then I'll come and get it. Let's go back to the come on, you Woasty. Let's go back to the bags, guys, and then I'll meet you over at the entrance, because I'll put all this stuff in the bags. Wow, I'm puffing. I'm going to finish this very last section of the park off in 2 days' time when I come back here for the other litter pick. I've got 2 piles to pick up. That's the other one. It's only a couple of bags. I'll just get the trolley as well, so I can just push it round. I'm whacked at the moment, to be honest, carrying them bags. So that pile and the one I've just shown you guys. In the meantime, let's get out of here. Let's just go and finish off what I've got to do at the entrance, and we'll call it time. Time, gentlemen, please. Time. Right, guys, I'm back at the start. I've put there's 5 bags there. I've got 1 on the floor just to fill. That was the bit I collected at the beginning, which I'm just about to pick up. And then we had missed a couple there. And then we had the other 4 bags over by the tennis courts, which gives us a grand total of 10. That's every bag I had with me, I'm afraid. I just didn't expect any more than that. I really didn't. I'm absolutely shocked. I could have easily done another 10. But I will come back in a couple of days' time, and I'll finish off in that camp that I've done before, which isn't too bad at all. I'll bring the trolley with me, as I said, and I'll finish off what I didn't do in this park, which hopefully will be just a few more bags. Right, there you go, guys. I'm winning. I'm winning. That looks a lot better, at least. I can't grumble about that. It's freezing cold. There's loads in here, though. Definitely going to report it to Umi at the Cranford Action Group. Maybe she can organise a litter pick. Got a nice little slice on my hand. Nice little reminder. Right, guys, there you go. 6 bags there, 4 up at the tennis courts, 10 in total. Don't fall over, please. Line bike I've moved. Woasty's ready to go home. So I'd just like to say thank you very much for joining me today. Different one today, actually. I'm not sure if I'm happy or not, actually. Usually I'm pretty satisfied at the end of my litter picks. Today it's a bit like Gladiator. The jury's out on it. So I think it's just because I know there's more. It just frustrates me. But I will come back with all guns blazing. I'm going to be like John Wayne. I'm going to come out with all guns blazing. So, Avenue Park, everyone. Thanks for joining me. And catch you on the next one.